Hey, welcome back to Good Day Saturday. So we've got an about face by the city of Chicago. Just hours after revealing plans to sue the estate of a teenager killed by Chicago police, city lawyers turned around and dropped that lawsuit. Mayor Rahm Emanuel called that planned lawsuit against Quintonio LeGrier's family, quote, callous. LeGrier's mother says she's stunned by the city's action. Fox 32's Dane Placco has the story.
You have taken my only child and you keep putting salt in my wounds. And you just keep reaching a new low.
The mother of Quintonio LeGrier, a 19-year-old college student, shot and killed the day after Christmas in 2002.
Police say they need your help finding out who's behind two fast food restaurant robberies on the far south side. So police say the suspect walked into the restaurants and either handed the employee a note demanding money or took out a gun and demanded the money. Both of those incidents happened between 8 and 9 p.m. on December 9th. The suspect is described as a white man between 25 and maybe 30 years old. He's wearing a black winter hat and some sunglasses. A top United Nations official may visit Chicago next year, and the city's top cop not thrilled at all. It was the UN official's research into deadly youth violence that prompted an invitation to Chicago. That was from Cook County Commissioner Richard Boykin. Boykin calls the violence here, quote, genocide.
We're talking about a way to stop the genocide that's occurring here in Chicago's poorest neighborhoods. Look, an objective person would say when you look at all of
Commissioner Boykin told Good Day Chicago he believes the bloodshed here violates an international treaty. He says outside forces created conditions that breed violence. The police superintendent pointed to a decline in killings this year and says the solution is not at the United Nations.
UN has no jurisdiction in Chicago, none. I think that energy will be better spent building bridges and relationships in the city and with our local partners.
A spokesman for Mayor Emanuel said that even though the level of violence remains higher than it was in most recent years, he says trends are actually moving in the right direction. A Republican running against Bruce Rauner for governor says it may be necessary to tear down a veteran's home in downstate Quincy. Repeated outbreaks of Legionnaire's disease have sickened more than 50 residents, killing at least 13 people.
Buck stops with the governor. We need to actually move people out of this system and actually figure out what's going on. If we have to demolish the building and rebuild it, then we need to do that.
A spokesman said Governor Rauner's administration is working with federal experts to prevent further deaths from Legionnaire's disease. A spot of tea could help you see more clearly. A new study found those who drank hot tea every day were 74% less likely to suffer glaucoma. Experts say it's not clear if it's the tea that actually wards off the eye disease. Decaf and iced tea, they did not show the same benefit, and sadly, neither did coffee. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have set the date for their royal wedding, but gasp, there's a sports conflict. So the couple, they're going to get married Saturday, May 19th at Windsor Castle, but that's actually the same night as England's soccer championship. Usually Harry's brother, Prince William, you guys have heard of him, he traditionally hands out the trophy. The royal family calming everyone's fears, saying those two events will not overlap. So if you want a golf lesson from a real pro, you better be ready to open up that wallet. Someone actually spent $210,000 for a private golfing lesson with Tiger Woods. You better be really good after that lesson. Now, so according to Golf Digest, the person decided to pay the hefty price at a fundraiser for the Hurricane Harvey relief. Woods, of course, helped rake in a ton of money for that event. So a lot of you use Amazon's Alexa, right, as your personal assistant. But the family of a Fox reporter got an R-rated response from Alexa while playing a game of Battleship. Take a listen.
Fire at A2.
You already tried those coordinates. Don't try other ones.
Amazon is blaming the cursing glitch on a third-party developer who created that game. It's since pulled the game from its menu. A despicable act is caught on video in Australia, but it appears it was all in some good fun. So a homeowner says he noticed a patch of grass was missing from his perfect manicured lawn. That's what he calls it. He checked his home surveillance video, and that's when he saw this, a giant minion shoveling a chunk of grass from his lawn before running off down the street. The minion also created a Facebook page, posting a picture watering the patch of stolen grass. The homeowner thinks it could be one of his buddies playing a prank. As of now, that minion still at large. This story is so cute. So a young girl had her first wrestling match and turned into a little bit of a tag team. Her baby brother joined in on the action. Here's why. So Ruby Lewis was locked with her opponent on the mat. Her 2-year-old brother thought she was being hurt, so he ran out into the mat, tried to throw the other wrestler off Ruby. You can hear in the video, this was Mom's Facebook video, one of the spectators saying, "That's the best thing I've ever seen." Sibling love right there. So this is really festive. Flight creates a Christmas tree in the sky. Pilot created the trees in the sky over Germany and Denmark. He was doing a test flight of an Airbus. So the tree, complete with all the ornaments you see there, took over 5 hours to make. Looks like a 5-year-old did it, but still very impressive. All right, so coming up on Good Day Saturday, just how young is too young for kids to be on social media? What Facebook is rolling out for kids that has some parents kind of worried. Plus, Fox 32 helps a Chicago couple whose new kitchen floor ended up being a huge disaster.